Hey, it's me, Mr. Gore-Tex, and welcome back to Dokeycraft Season 6. This is episode 14, and today we're gonna embark on my biggest redstone project ever. In survival Minecraft, at least. As you can see, I'm standing in a big room, and me and Axe dug this room, and as you can see, I'm trying to point to the top left corner of the screen. You'll see a super fast time lapse of me and Axe digging this entire room out. And on the right side, I'm trying to point to the right side again. Not again. I'm just trying to point to the right side. I have also built a wool farm, since I'm gonna need a lot of wool to do the redstone in here. So let's just crack on with the time lapse and hope it will fit one racing down the mountain. The redstone is done, and it looks amazing. And as you can see, shot by skeleton. Ooh. Well, as you can see, there's some of the redstone that's not completely done. The hopper line, which brings the IDs back, are not done, and the overflow from the ID checker is not done either, which that barrel is the end, but this is subject to change, so I just put the barrel there and the blue wool there as of now. I need to fix that later, but this works. So that's 1, 5, 7, 1. Why did 4 go off? Ooh, wait, reset. 1, that's 1, yeah. 5, yep. 7, yep. Then I don't know why 4 went off there. Yeah, they all work. I also need some kind of auto resetter when the player has put in their ID card and taken the correct code, so the door won't stay open forever. And that's actually this redstone torch, which I haven't hooked up yet, since I don't exactly know where the door will go. So we just have to wait and see, but this area looks awful. So let me just do some awesome-ish transition. Oh, oh, this looks so much better than what it did just a second ago. And I also did a bit more redstone, since like redstone on servers are a bit messier than in single player. So I needed to add this dark gray extra line here that just makes sure that when the system is being reset, all of the redstone blocks are pushed back to their original positions, or else there will be stuff happening. Oh, this is an oversight from me. I will need to fix this at once. Okay, now that problem is fixed. I didn't actually know this was here, so this is quite good I caught now. So I needed to do something I did over here, but one piece in here wouldn't work, since both of the redstone blocks are on the same level. They aren't here, so it wouldn't affect anything. But over here I needed to have 2 pistons down here instead, one connected to honey blocks and one connected to slime blocks. But this still operates the same. If you activate that observer, only this will go down, and the code for this line is the only one that will show, and the reset line also works. So that's good to know. No, only thing now, well, I could actually patch this hole now, and I would like to find some other type of blocks that I can have the buttons on, because they kind of blend in with the smooth stone and I don't particularly like it. But I could go for black concrete actually. Don't have a lot, but oh yeah, that pops very well. Just need a bit more since I don't have enough for everything now, but yeah, that looks so much better. Let me just rip this out and do this to all of them. There. They look so much better now. I think at least. Ooh. I just tested all the buttons and I've completely forgot, since everything turned off. The reset line turned off and opens the door. Oh my god. Oh. But I think we're done with this project for this episode. Now I want to go do something really quite silly. So, I finally finished up this little place, since it looked kind of ugly with just a stone wall and not finished floor and stuff. But what you saw in the time lapse, I have been busy since over the last week now. I have been struggling with some mouth pain, and I don't know if it's my gums or my molars, or if it's just my cheek or whatever it is. I don't know. I have been to a doctor and I'm gonna see my dentist tomorrow, so I hope that this is getting fixed, because it hurts speaking, and that is actually too good when you're trying to make a YouTube video. But down here there's some music stuff, and this entire track of Steve's Lava Chicken were made by Noteblock Matt on YouTube. So I'll put a link to the video and his channel down in the description, so you can go check this out, because this is absolutely amazing. And if I can get back up, it's hooked up to my chicken thing, and I guess you all know where this is going. But I won't be sitting here for whatever amount of time it will take to chicken to spawn, so just sit back and relax. It's amazing. The only sad part is that the server connection kind of messes it up. If you're lagging a bit on the server, the tunes might be a bit off, but the vibe and principle is still there. So every time a chicken falls, or it's getting cooked by the lava and picked up by the hopper, it will send a signal down, and we will hear the perfect song from Jack Black. And there's a chicken as well. So I were about to say that he would activate the song in 20 minutes, But I guess not. Well, I wouldn't be sitting here either way, because I have other things I want to do. Over here, Lanzalet have made a parkour based on some Star Wars thing. Can all of you Dokeycraft members just stay over there for a bit and just not listen? I'm just gonna go over here and talk to the other ones. I have never seen anything of Star Wars, but don't tell anyone. But we are gonna try to do this parkour, and my toxic trait says I can do this in one try. But first, we have a book to read. Can I? Thank you. Mustafar parkour. Happy Star Wars Day. Welcome to the Mustafar's parkour course. Pay 1 diamond per try. Time yourself attempting the course and enter the time into this book. Fastest time before 10th May wins a prize. That's in 4 days for me. Rules. Don't use other items. I don't know that abbreviation, but I don't know what it stands for, but I kind of know it just by the context. Don't use other items like elytra. Don't lie about the time you took. And times. Yeah, name, minutes, seconds, milliseconds. Okay, start here. Okay. Payment there. Okay. First try. And I'm not gonna take a timer on my phone. I am gonna do that in post. So you'll know the time before I do. So, whew. Okay, ready, set, go. Okay. Okay. Wait! And down here. Whoop. Whoop out. Whoop. And over there. And time. That weren't too bad. Did it in one attempt. I am just gonna go see how long that took. I have now just reviewed the footage, and as you already know, I did this parkour course in 16 seconds and 41 milliseconds. So I'm just gonna log my time here. Mystic Vortex 001641. Nice. That was fun. And from one Star Wars thing to another Star Wars thing, Star Kings have made a kind of competition, I think, about who can build the best Podracer. And as one that hasn't watched any Star Wars, I need to do a bit of research. But I kind of figure what they sort of look like. Ooh. Oh, that's so cool. Leading the boat. And what's it? It's fence, I think. A chicken. A structural chicken. And I think everything else here is kind of free. So I want that corner. This is mine now. Podracer contest. Rules. Do not sabotage someone else's Podracer. Use whatever you build. Just try over the sandstone outline. I'm guessing I can build whatever I want. I just need to stay inside the sandstone border, I think. You must name your Podracer. Optional. No, that's not optional. This is optional. Bonus points if you have a backstory to your Podracer. I have already thought of one, so... You have until May 10th. Attack of the 10th. I don't get the reference. To finish your Podracer. Best of luck and may the force be with you. That one I get. Okay, now I just need the building blocks and stuff. But first, I'm gonna do some research. Star Wars Podracer. And pictures. Okay. Let me just take a few. And I'll make a mood board sort of stuff. I'm also gonna take some Lego stuff as inspiration. That one looks kind of cool. And that one. Okay. I think I get the gist of this. Let me just think of something and make a plan. So I have now built my Podracer, and up top there we have Reodor. I know that's not his English name, but I don't like the English name, so his name is Theodore. And I have also made a backstory for the Podracer, and the name of the Podracer is Repulsor Gigante. So it's a combination of Pinchcliff and Star Wars. Since I'm the Pinchcliff guy and this is Star Wars themed, I felt like I need to combine them somehow. But let me read you the backstory of the Podracer, and at the same time you'll watch me build the Podracer. The Podracer on Pinchcliff. In an unexpected turn of events, during a high-speed pod race on Tatooine, Anakin Skywalker lost control of his vehicle, crashing hard. The damaged racer, a technological marvel, was catapulted through time and space to a completely different world. The Podracer landed on the top of Pinchcliff, on a peak far from the Tatooine desert. Injured and barely conscious, Anakin was found by Reodor Felgen, the legendary mechanic from Pinchcliff. Anakin, still clinging to life, knew this was his last chance. With his remaining strength, he pleaded to Reodor for help. I need you to finish this race. For me, this is my destiny. With a mix of technological brilliance and ingenuity, Reodor knew he had to help this stranger, no matter how strange and foreign he seemed. Reodor had never seen anything like a Podracer before, but he had built countless marvelous machines in his life, so he wasn't afraid to give it a try. Reodor and his loyal helper Sonny embarked on an adventure to repair and upgrade the foreign Podracer. Thanks to Reodor's unmatched technological skills and Sonny's ingenuity, the Podracer began to take a new form. Even though the original machine was severely damaged, Reodor added his own inventions, resulting in a vehicle that had speed but also carried a unique Pinchcliff touch. Perhaps even with a dash of humor and creativity. Anakin, now healed and less injured, looks at Reodor and says, "You haven't just fixed my Podracer, you've given it new life." With his newfound energy and a certain respect for this strange world, Anakin gives Reodor one final challenge. Drive. Finish the race. But Anakin knows he can't participate himself. His injuries are too severe, and he feels a deeper destiny pulling him away from his old life. Reodor must now race in his place, in the uniquely Pinchcliff way, where his technological expertise and native clumsiness will play a critical role. Yeah, so that's the backstory for the Podracer, and that's also why Reodor is on the Podracer. So, yeah, I think this is done for now. I think Star Kings will be on in like 3 days to judge, since it were, yeah, May 10th. And it's currently the 7th for me, and, well, it would be the 8th for him. He's a couple hours ahead of me, but we don't talk about that. Okay, I think that is all I got time for this episode, and I don't know if I actually showed the dashboard here as well. Reodor has some fancy buttons, but I hope you guys still enjoyed this episode, and stay tuned for the next one, because I might open a new shop or not. You never know what what I can come up with. So I'll catch you in the next one. Bye bye.